Well, the Aussie share market finished its session highs, posting its strongest gain in 2 months. The ASX 200 climbing by 1.77%. To Scott Phillips from Motley. Scott, 10 of 11 sectors posted gains today. Tech and real estate stocks rallied the most.
Yeah, Michael, good evening. They certainly did. Those are very opposite ends of the spectrum, generally speaking. The old real estate trusts on one hand and tech on the other. But it really was the story of the day on the ASX. A really nice lead out of Wall Street, some optimism there, good for our tech stocks. And then Governor Lowe's speech during the day today, giving real estate stocks also a nice fillip.
Yeah, let's talk about that speech. Philip Lowe today, it helped spur the market. What can we expect from interest rates in the coming months?
Yeah, this is the unknown. In usual Fed speak, unfortunately, or RBA speak in this case, the governor basically talking about the fact that, yes, we're going to do what we need to do to kill off inflation. Yes, it's a scourge, to use his word. Those two things weren't new. What he did say, though, was that as rates increase, the pace of further increases might be wound back a little bit. The market not entirely sure what to make of that, but expectations that maybe those 0.5% increases fall back to 0.25% or they may be further apart. That's seen as good news because maybe there's not as far to go on rates as some had feared. And that was good news for share prices.
And shares in Australian energy minnow AJL.ax soared as much as 9%, Scott.
Yeah, this is a real minnow, but in the event, $200 million company, by the way, but in the event, it really soared on the back of the UK Prime Minister, the new UK Prime Minister, Liz Truss, talking about potentially overturning a fracking ban in the UK. This is one of AJ.ax's core businesses, and if that ban is overturned and it can do business over there, it'll be good news for the company's profits and for its shareholders.
And what about Telstra and TPG hitting back at rival Optus?
This is one of those industry fights where you kind of expect this sort of stuff to be thrown around. This is the argy-bargy of they started it, she's picking on me, like the kids in the back of the car, unfortunately. You've got to look through most of this stuff because it is a little bit of, whatever advantage I can get the public to vote over the other guy is a problem. Bottom line, there's three big telcos all trying to do the best they can to deliver for their shareholders. And if you can maybe just convince the public or the government to do something that the other guy doesn't like, you're in clover.
And before you go, what are we expecting when US markets open tonight?
Unfortunately, a very slight decline, only slight. And as we know, anything can happen during the trading day there. But as it looks in early futures trading, probably they'll start with a decline of about 0.1%.
Scott Phillips, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Michael.